HR services labor costs, typically you look at most companies, they're paying 18, 20 bucks an hour for an entry-level person. We're talking high school, associate's degree, maybe even bachelor's degree. Those people, what are they doing? They're basically doing repeatable tasks. They're looking at recons, they're looking at spreadsheets, they're doing data entry for you. The dirty little secret there is it's not $18 an hour. You've got benefits on top of that, you've got taxation, you've got a seat they're sitting in. If you really look at the load or the overhead on that, it's probably more like 25 bucks an hour. What else matters is the bottom line is your customer doesn't care. They're paying for those commodity services to be delivered at that price point. What they care about is the customer contact, the value they're getting from you, not these services and not at that price. It means basically that the large competitors, ADP is a good example, they're coming for your business. They've sold everything in the upper end of the market, they're coming down today. Why would they do that? It's very simple. I mean, they've saturated a marketplace and they have to come down in the small business world, and they're coming for your customers. Everybody thinks that they're high touch and that's going to save them and it's going to magically work out. At the same time, you have large competitors broadening their product base, coming into your territory and coming down into your client base as well. What do you need to do? You need to find some margin. You got to find some dollars to stave that off. If you're going to be higher touch and smaller and protect yourself from the big bad wolf, if you will, you're going to have to find those dollars and reallocate them to customer-facing activities, not repeatable tasks. What are the mistakes to avoid? I've been doing this as a customer and as a provider for years, actually, so I've learned just personal lessons from making my own mistakes. Give you a financial example. Entering AP checks, cutting those checks, paying those electronically or otherwise. Anybody can do that. It's a very repeatable task. Right now, you're probably paying that $25 an hour person to do that. Those are things that make sense. From my experience, they make sense, and those are items you want to think about doing in an outsourced environment. Booking your unearned revenue accrual, probably not. Booking your workers' comp accrual, probably not. Those are things you definitely have the expertise for in-house, and you just separate those between what am I overpaying for and what do I need to still have in-house. How does Cognet affect those labor costs? It's pretty simple. It's $1. So you take that $25 an hour AP clerk that you've got going there, and you can outsource those tasks. You'll probably get it more productive, and you're going to pay $8 to $10 an hour.